You guys, Nyesom Wike, the FCT minister, is now trying to defend himself after the controversy surrounding him spending billions of naira on just renovation of ICC building in Abuja. He's now responding to critic. Before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, most importantly, turn on the post notification bell. That way you'll be the first person to get notified each time we upload a new video. Lastly, please leave your opinions in the comment section. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. According to Punch, FCT Minister Nyesom Wike has stirred yet another wave of controversy with his sharp-tongued remarks during the inauguration of a left-hand service carriageway of Outer Southern Expressway from Akpo Wasa on Friday, addressing critics of the ongoing renovation project in Abuja, particularly the International Conference Center, ICC. Wike lashed out with both sarcastic jabs and stinging declarations. He asserted that the ICC renovation was comprehensive, stating that everything in the center had been changed except the external block structure. According to him, those who continue to criticize the project simply do not have good taste and lack true patriotism. If you love his country, you cannot criticize, he declared, insisting the project's cost had been affected by legitimate variations and current economic realities. Wike dismissed attempts to downplay the project's scope and criticize comparisons to the ICC original 1991 construction cost of 240 million naira, calling them outdated. It challenges distractors to factor in the change in Nigerians' exchange rates and inflation over the decades before making judgments. Taking aim at Ruben Abati, former spokesperson to President Goodluck Jonathan, Wike accused him of failing to defend his former boss when it mattered most. They were eating your boss, left, right, and center. You couldn't defend your boss. I'm here, I would defend my boss, Wike said emphatically. But it was his final remarks that sent shockwaves across social media. In a controversial aside, Wike ridiculed distractors so bitter with government performance they wished themselves harm, saying, "If you want to die, I have a lot of land. I have land to give you where they will bury you. Africa's population is too high, so if you want to die, you die." While some applauded the minister's blunt defense of federal projects, others expressed concern over the combative tone and insensitive language, especially from a top government official. I'm not surprised. If you know Wike very well, you know he's capable of saying anything. The same man that was fidgeting and, almost crying and kabashing in the airplane when he was told that one of the engines have been lost. It's the same person telling people that if they want to die, they will die. People's deaths, you do not have any record of anybody's death in your hand. You are not capable of killing anybody. You don't have that power. God knows what he's doing when he did not give man that power, because if man had that power, if man had the power of another person's life in their hand, man would do and undo, which is why God did not, entrust such power in the hands of man. The same person that was fidgeting and almost crying in the flight is the same person telling people that they should go and die if they want to die, defending an opposition party, forgetting that he's a member of a PDP, which is why he has been accused of, anti-party activities for so long, but the PDP are refusing to do anything about it. Anyway, guys, before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. The first comment I have here is from Johnson Ezewelu, who says, "Mr. Fo, the outrageous exchange rate is caused by the clueless government of APC from 2015, worsened by the present government of the day, which has been adjourned to be the worst government of a centenary in Nigeria. There is no security, no job, people are hungry, and you are spending billions buying private presidential jets, renovating VIP house, and nonsense conference center, mad people everywhere." Nwagbo Okechukwu says, the love for your country is the only reason you criticize when you see something wrong. Thank you very much. Contrary to what Wike said, saying that those who are criticizing the work he has done, they are not patriotic. It is when you love a country, you want something good, something better for your country, and you know that, the people of the country, Nigerians, they deserve better, they deserve more. That is why your people are criticizing, not the other way around. And it helps to shape whatever decision that is made in favor of the people. But this administration knows only themselves, hence the barrage of criticism. Khadija says, please tell them in case they don't know, Nigerians' opposite is a case study. Isiora Chuk says, Wike is not about taste, but that renovation is not a priority for Nigerians now. Ademolaadeleke says, those deranged animal husbandry journalists of the Erus TV don't suffer from Wike's jabs. Obara says, I want to ask the people clapping for Wike what is worth clapping for in all these statements. Let me remind you that Wike, in his defense of his boss, made mess of himself by talking of inflation and high exchange rates. Is systematically telling us the failure of the government, though they often tell us that Tinubu has done this and that, but in their statements, they agreed with us that we are suffering in Nigeria. You that's clapping for him, tell us the difference between 250 million naira for building a new house and 390 billion for renovation within 30 years. Mobolaji Babatunde says, well done, Wike. History will not forget your achievements in FCT. Always remember that no permanent enemies nor friends in politics. What is permanent is your interest. Abiodun Layo says, Wike's combative utterances. He believes he has to defend his boss against his distractors who spare no words in their attacks. He's just acting according to Yoruba proverbs. Tori were kan sita neta. Oh my gosh, the Yoruba, please spare me. Let me move on. To counter a lunatic from outside, we need one at home. The attackers and the counter-attackers are birds of the same feathers. Opponents today, tomorrow, comrades. It's interest that matters to them. We, their spectators, don't know. And then we have another comment from Emmanuel who says, this Wike is becoming more and more annoying and very stupid. One day you will come down from being a minister. Of course, the position is not permanent. One day you will become a normal, average Nigerian citizen. And by that time, it will be too late for them to make any change. By that time, they will realize that probably the road to their hometown is not good, and they never did anything about it when they were in office. That is when they would now start having a lot of regrets. And by that time, they are no longer in position, to do anything. Let's have your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.